Hi Scorpio, hello, how are you doing? I'm so happy you found my channel, Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marthe, and I'm going to do your reading for December 2019. Scorpio, I already pre-shuffled the cards. I'm going to shuffle them again, however, to really connect with your energy, and there's your first card that wants to jump out. Just a quick information, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please just take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. All right, that being said, your reading starts now. You have the Seven of Pentacles, which means you're focused on work. You're focused on work. Let me do this one for you. Here we go. There we go. You're focused on work. Could also mean that you're a little exhausted by work. I'm also getting rest a little bit more, Scorpios. You're really focused on the coins. You're really focusing on the coins. And it's fun for you too. It's fun. This is fun for you. But you need to make sure that you're getting the appropriate rest. All right, Scorpio? Let me see what else is there for Scorpio. What else is there for Scorpio? All right. The Eight of Cups, which means an emotional relationship you've gotten out of recently. Oh, okay. And you exited fast. You exited fast, or the other person. Remember, you can reverse the placements, whichever resonates with you more. You or the other person got out of this relationship fast. This was quite emotional and caused some tears for sure. But you rather left something behind and was like, I need to get out immediately. So this is an immediate exit. And now you're focusing on the coins, but you and on work. Possibly also on working on yourself, but I'm more so getting focused on work. You're through after this, after you walked away. You're really focused on your coins, on your material wealth. But again, rest too. Wow. The King of Cups. King of Cups. King of Cups is a person that is very abundant in his or her emotional world. And really, you were really ready to give your cup to this other person. Or the other person to you, vice versa. But I really feel this is you, so you were really ready to offer the cup to this other person, but then something happened that caused you to walk away. Yep, exactly. The Nine of Swords, this is what happened. It caused you, all of a sudden, you weren't ready for this. This was something that happened, it happened, and then you were like, wow, I need to get out right away. This caused you a lot of emotional upset and kept you up at night for sure. This kept you up at night. This is mind games. Like, this is all about, the Nine of Swords is all about the mind. This is all in your mind, and you feel like you're trapped within it. You can't even look outside. Outside of this, because you have your hands right in front of your face. It's like you can't see beyond that at the moment. If you're going into that emotional world, but by the looks of it, you're avoiding it at the moment. Wow, there's two cards flipping out. One's the Nine of Pentacles, which is talking about abundance. So the work that you're doing right now most likely brings you a lot of prosperity, or will in the very near future. But I feel you're already really prosperous with this, with whatever it is that you're doing, Scorpio. So this is really working out for you. The stuff that this heartbreak, or this whatever it was, caused you, the troublesome moment that caused you to get out, to exit the situation, it really was worth its weight in gold, I want to say. But it's quite literally so because you were so focused on work after that, that made you really abundant. And the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, came right in with The Nine of Pentacles, which is interesting. I feel there's another party coming in right now that notices you and notices your abundance. And you notice the person as well. You notice this person as well. But the person has armor on, possibly has their guard up a little bit. And you are focused also on this other person, like I said, maybe a little bit more so than the other person, or vice versa. Vice versa. Yep. I'm really drawn to the grass here on this card, which I never really realized was there, like right here. Right here. And I'm getting the phrase, the grass is greener on the other side. The grass is greener on the other side, whatever this means to you. The grass is greener on the other side. Interesting. The Magician. You're manifesting something. You're manifesting something here. Maybe the connection to this other person. You're manifesting this. Because you feel like you have so much to give. You feel like you have so much to give. I'm also getting the Knight of Pentacles. Because they're in connection, they seem to be in connection with why you left and exited so fast. I need to get some clarifiers on that one. This is a little bit confusing. This is a little bit confusing. Maybe you were confused as well, or you used to be confused, because you have the Nine of Swords here, which is all about the mental, like I said. The Ace of Pentacles is coming out next. This is so interesting. I'm getting intimidation with this because of the bunny rabbit and the ears. It's so interesting. That in combination with the Knight of Pentacles is like the grass is always greener on the other side. Rabbits eat grass, you know? And wow, I'm somehow getting that that is so weird. That they were trying to keep, they ate somewhere else first. This is what I'm getting. I'm not getting like a new beginning or anything, but this is what caused that. I'm getting, they were trying another pasture first. Like they ate their grass elsewhere, not with you, because there is no grass in your card depicted at all. I'm getting they didn't see you for who you really are. The Sun card. Yep. This is exactly the pentacle, the whole pentacle thing. This is a very successful thing for you. So you're thriving at work big time. Like you're really spreading your wings. This is it's really coming together for you on this plane, on the material plane. The emotional plane, however, looks a little bit different here. Let me see. Yep, this is also, you have walked away from this. You totally have walked away from this other person. You totally have walked away. And with swords raised, I'm getting, with swords raised, you're like, no, I'm not having this. This was quite the exit. Scorpio style. That's awesome. I love you, Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio myself. That is funny. We're like, wow, a tantrum, a little bit of a tantrum is going on here. I love it. I love when people do that. And afterwards, you're like, oh my God. That's great, Scorpio. I love you. That's awesome. But again, I feel like a lot of emotions still, because of all the depth that you have being a Scorpio, and because when you really commit to someone, you're really committed. That's why you're taking it so hard, whatever happened here. Whatever happened here for you, that's why you're taking it so hard. Of course. Okay, cards come flying out. Ace of Swords. Yep. So we have 2 aces already. That makes me think. No, I feel like cutting the old off. Cutting the old off. Cutting the old off. High Priestess. So the manifestation, because we have the Magician and the High Priestess. Magician is you're manifesting something in your head, and the High Priestess is the in-between stage until it finally materializes, until the Empress is showing up. So you're in the in-between stage. And since this is over there, you're in the in-between stage of possibly releasing this, maybe putting an end to those mind challenges that your mind places on you because of your emotional world. I'm getting a lot of water here. Man, a lot of water. I see a lot of water here, which totally depicts you are such a deep person. You are such a deep person. I see a lot of water, and dive in very deep, like darkish blue water. Really dive in deep. You're really diving deep. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. What has he or she done to you? Whoops, oh, that came out too. The Hermit, the wise one, the Hermit, which is also Virgo energy. So following your own light, like going within and learning. Going within and learning. So this really caused you or the other person to really go within, to really withdraw from the situation. Like I said, this is talking about, I have 3 cards here talking about withdrawal. Like really, and the Hermit is really going within to uncover what has been hidden, and to really get clarity, and to really take a time out from everything, to really seclude and be like, yeah, like the Hermit does. He's like, this is mine, and I'm just gonna protect mine, and I'm just gonna look at mine and really learn about the situation or from the situation. I'm also getting inner child, like protecting the inner child. This has triggered you a lot. This has triggered you a lot, and this has to do with childhood trauma. Whatever happened here really triggered you because of something that happened to you in your childhood. And you're withdrawn to figure out, whoa, yep, exactly. And the next card, 4 of Swords. I was going to say meditating, but then the 4 of Swords would show up. Here we have it. The 4 of Swords, which means you're really going within. You're learning to set boundaries. You're learning not to care so much about what other people think of you and think about you. And you're meditating. That's what I meant to say. And we have another card out here, which is the Knight of Cups, which could be an incoming offer. But let me just think. You have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. You're offering. Who's offering here? Who's offering? And someone's hands are bound. Someone's hands are bound. You're going within. Like seeing your own worth. Yep. Protecting what's yours. Page of Swords. You know what you have to offer. Like, you know, you totally know. Dude, my cup is full. So, and you're protecting it. Like I said, this has to do with the situation that occurred, whatever they did to you. is really, you're like, no, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. The Hierophant, Taurus energy for the High Priest in my deck. Funny, we got a lot of moon energy here too, a lot of sickles. A lot of hidden stuff, but stuff. Yeah, it's got to do with the emotions, with the emotional world. And also, the High Priest is someone that can easily walk between two worlds, which is the material world here and the spiritual world. Someone who's very spiritually connected and has the overview, thus has the overview over the situation, like either through this hermit mode, through the I'm just going to withdraw and make sure that I have enough myself and that I'm protecting mine, might have caused you to see things from a higher perspective, because you are learning here a lot about how things are connected, Seven of Swords. And you're rebuilding. And this is going to be successful because you already started to rebuild. Like with the Pentacles, you have the Pentacles right here. You already started to rebuild, like your life after a breakup or somewhere where you had to exit quickly. You're rebuilding and focusing on yourself now. Totally. The High Priestess as well. I saw that one peeking through the deck earlier, the Page of Cups, which is also connected to the emotional world. So we have the King of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Cups. We have a lot of Page energy, which is, of course, with the Hermit. What this card also talks about is that, like I said, childhood stuff. You're uncovering a lot of your childhood stuff. Man, childhood emotions. And really, that causes you to be... Wow, there's so much emotion that you're uncovering at this time. Or that you're gonna uncover. So much of this. It's like first you came in as the King of Cups, like I said. Then you come in further down the ranks, the Knight and the Page finally. So you're going backwards in your emotional world. Like you're following this imprint. There's a reason why you're coming in as the King of Cups. Excuse me, with all this emotion, because this is where you're coming from. You're coming from a very sensitive, you are very sensible to emotions, and to your emotional world is just huge and very, very deep. And to uncover this, you really went within, and this is showing you a different perspective almost. Like you finally understand why this is happening. Yeah, this is betrayal. You have been betrayed by this other person. Because they took a lot more than they should have. And this is also taken without remorse. And you have very quickly put an end to this. Very interesting. You just didn't have it, but you're getting really rich and abundant, not only on the outside, but also on the inside here with the High Priest, for sure. All right, guys, I'm going to draw from my Angels and Ancestors deck. I'm actually being guided to use the first card. The Warrior comes out. Be fearless and stand strong. This is such a gorgeous card because it really says, be the light especially when there's darkness around, you yourself are being guided to be the light and to shine your light from within. It also talks about yeah, and this very much reflects the high priest or the hierophant here, because it also says defend yourself when necessary, and you're going to defend yourself with compassion for yourself most of all, and also for the other person that is involved. So that is gorgeous. I'm going to read that for you real quick. Here, let me see. Well, I'm still working out my setup. I hope you can see it. Here we go, the warrior. The warrior. Don't back down. Make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best. A warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and to do what needs to be done in order to get where they want to be. In this deck, the warrior embodies fierce primal love. So primal is the animal you have within, the one that's ready to attack when it must. The warrior within, the energy you can call on to protect yourself. Even if you don't think you love yourself, if you are exposed to a situation that could be harmful or dangerous, the steps you take to protect yourself are in fact acts of fierce love. Very true. Although the warrior in this card is surrounded by darkness, he is of the light. The warrior within is made of light and has the capacity to shine even more brightly when facing darkness head on. If you're experiencing fear at this time, know that this means whatever is going on is important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on the verge of something big, perhaps a massive breakthrough that is going to really help you to move forward. If you have a situation on your hands where you have to face someone or something that's been unsettling you, know that you're being guided to call up your inner warrior. Don't falter and don't be frightened, because you have the energy to protect yourself now and at all times. That is gorgeous. That's what that says. If someone comes at you with that type of energy of deceit, you have to act in the name of self-love. You have to act. You cannot be like, yeah, I'm going to see it from a different viewpoint, from a different perspective, and let this go. In this case, you really can't let it go. This is very clear, and it speaks the confirmation of the warrior, speaks very clearly about that. It's not talking about being unfair, but it really speaks, you have to stand up for yourself and really call upon your inner warrior, your inner animal, which is awesome. This is really cool reading. All right, Scorpio. Here we go. I'm going to put the warrior right here. Yeah, I'm going to go over to Vimeo now to see how the situation is unfolding for you. Like, are you going to get rid entirely of the other person in your life? Is this something that's done, or is there something more to uncover? And also, I really want to know about the high priest, the hierophant. This is you. Like, where are you going? Because this is talking about a spiritual journey, and I really want to know, where is this leading to, the spiritual journey? So if you're interested in the extended, the link is down below. You'll find that on Vimeo. And I really hope this reading was helpful for you and that it resonated with you. And I'll see you next time, Scorpio. Bye!